And the wait is finally over. The off-season complete. The drive-through sim series has returned. We're at Daytona today for the Bud Shootout, the first exhibition event in the season 2 of the drive-through sim series. And the hype has finally built, and we are all here ready to go. With me today in the commentary booth, I'm Drive-Through. We've got Jacob Hitz.
Oh, hi. Yeah.
He's here. Me. And we've got Jimmy Powell as well.
It's been a while.
It has, but
I'm here.
We're in for a good show today. 20 drivers.
Good to be seen.
All of the chase-off drivers and pole winners from the previous season in a 40-lap shootout here at Daytona for no points, just glory. Should be a pretty good show today. It's going to be a lot of qualifying, and we're just going to go straight to the race. I mean, there's not much to build up here. We don't have to sit through
I'm like jumping out of my chair. I'm excited.
Oh, man, dude. It's been 6 months. All this off-season, and finally we're here. Oh, man. Just a reminder that all...
If I were to jump up and down in my seat, I'd hurt myself because I'm on a wooden chair.
But... A reminder...
You'd be doing the same otherwise, right?
To all patron amethyst level and up, you guys get live timing and scoring along with the race. So if you are a patron at that tier, go to Discord. It's in that channel. You can check it out there. And with that...
All you rich boys out there.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jimmy.
So here is your starting grid for the first ever drive-through sim series Bud Shootout at Daytona. Savage Toy Show in the 60 starts in first. On the outside of him will be NASCAR Fireball 48 in the 9. Then is Pure in the 61. Last season's champion, What Incarnation, in the 95. Then it's the 85 of Hello I Am You. The 6 of Mick Spookboy, 2 No Quarter Motorsport teammates starting alongside each other. In row 4, it's the 22 of Mark Silas with the 01 of Xander M on the outside of him. Then it's the 55, the Carnation Motorsport, number 55 of Rusty Broussard. And Luke Rainey, last year's Daytona 250 champion, starting on the outside of him. Behind them, it's the number 98 of Asteroid Strike 9 and the 57 of Michael Deitch. Then the 25 of Jake 24 and the 8 of KHP01. And behind them, DSGaming, Chase the Coyote, Fig Daddy making his only start in Season 2 of the Sim Series, driving the 77. He's moving down to the Amateur League for this season, but... Yes, his name is
Jimmy,
Fig Daddy.
I heard that laugh.
But
I was not expecting that.
But,
how am I supposed to prepare myself for that?
Because of his pole in the last season, even though he's moving down in the Amateur League, he's making this just one-off appearance, driving the 77 for Drive-Through Racing Ventures. On the outside of him
like Jamie McMurray.
is exactly like Jamie McMurray. The 08 of Emmett Lashbrook, then it's F1 Fan 2751, and at the back, the only rookie in the grid because he got a pole in his only start is Nitro in the 46. And with that,
what a man.
Let's go to the command. I missed the command. Let's try that again. We're professionals here.
Oh no!
It goes really fast.
It's a good thing qualifying doesn't change
Drivers,
every time.
start your engine.
Hey, here we go.
Well, you got it that time.
Right.
What's going to pay off for us today? Just patience and consistency. Good smooth racing on the racetrack.
So these guys should be able to make it on fuel here, right?
Yep.
Oh, for sure.
No mandatory pit stops in this race. And I think they're going to be racing hard for it. I think we'll be seeing like 3-4 wide around here, maybe. We got these new cars this season.
The beautiful Pace van.
Oh, of course. The brand new Pace van for this series. Much better than the Camaro last year.
Line to me.
It's just it's a big old van. Custom for this series, of course. And we got a new package this season. Big spoilers on the back. I think there's some billboards. Great. I think we're going to see some. I think we're going to see some big runs in the draft here. These guys might be able to hit 200 plus on the back straightaway here.
I don't know what genius put that camera there, but I hope he's fired by now.
It's not an ambulance. It's a van, all right, with lights on it. It's a Pace van. It says Pace van on it.
Well,
it can double as a ambulance.
I mean, it could, but I don't think anybody wants us to use it like that. All right.
Coming out of turn 4 right now. Savage
6
Toy Show
months.
on pole. 6 months of off season. And it's finally
That's
time.
like almost half a year.
We got a lot of viewers
Yes,
in the
that was
chat. Thank you all
intentional.
for tuning in. We're in for a show. The Pace Van, I've been waiting to say this. The Pace Van pulls on a pit road. And the green flag is in the air on the Drive-Thru Sim Series Season 2. Good start for Savage Toy Show. He's already a car length up on Pure. Pure's falling back, but he's got the
Now towards
85
turn
behind
1.
him. Into turn 1, Savage Toy Show out front as everyone's still accelerating.
Okay. All right. So, I might as well be watching the stream because the audio is about 3 seconds behind what I'm seeing at least.
Savage Toy
That
Show
was
leads,
weird.
but the 61 of Pure on the bottom has a decent run here. The 85 and the 6 behind him. He's going to get to the inside of Savage into turn 3.
Definitely got the help there on the bottom.
Side by side for the
The
lead.
inside is most certainly the preferred line, if you can maintain it.
You got No Quarter Motorsport teammates front to back. The 85 of Hello I'm You and the 6 of McSpookboy. As the 61's going to move up to try and block that top line. Getting a little bit busy in the back. They're starting to go 3 wide. But Pure still
We've
leads
seen
the
how
field.
well 4 wide works.
So the 85 of Hello I'm You to the bottom, taking the lead with his teammate behind him. And Nitro in the back starting to lose the draft a little bit. Not looking good for the 46 car so far.
Tell you what, Luke Rainey is moving on that inside line. He started towards the back of the field, and he's already in the top 5.
But now
Well, for now, he's going to get put 3 wide.
yeah, the 98 of Asteroid Strike 9 is coming to the bottom, and he's on the move. Him and the 57, third lane
I'm
working.
wondering what's going on with the bottom, because it seems like that in the turns they're avoiding going down to the yellow line.
Yeah, it's almost like they like the top 2 grooves a little bit more, but
It's working out right
it's
now.
not
for
broken. Why fix it?
Hello, I am you. He's also got his teammate behind him. I think he's trying to pull him along.
Leading the middle lane. Wow.
But
Here comes
Asteroid
the,
Strike is making his moves on the bottom here. He's got Michael Deitch right behind
98
him.
He went from 10th to 2nd in 1 lap.
Wow.
And here he is fighting for the lead. Okay, 10th to 4th, but
Well, that's
still.
usually what happens at these plate tracks. You go from 1st to 20th, back to 1st, back to 20th, in just a matter of a couple laps.
Well, maybe not
It's
Nitro.
usually what
'cause
happens at these drafting tracks.
Nitro might be sitting in 20th for the rest of this race. He is losing touch with the pack now. 3 wide
Not
for
sure
the
what's going
lead.
on.
3 wide for the lead.
Michael
Look out.
Deitch on the bottom
3
leads
by
that
3
lap.
by 3 by 3 by 3 by 3.
Wow, what a pack. Oh my goodness. They are tight on
They
each other
are-
now.
This is where we're going to see some accidents. Because this cannot last this long without
They gotta-
somebody making a mistake or somebody having an error.
I'm just
in the
worried about
pack.
when they start to go 4 wide. I think they are back in the pack. Chase the Coyote.
Nitro's got the best strategy back there. He's like a second behind the leader.
Oh,
they
4
are
lanes.
4 wide.
Oh, boys, be careful. This is getting dangerous
Watch
here.
that 77 in the middle.
He's in the middle. The 9 stuck
he's got
there
the
as
9.
well.
I need to ready that pace
Yep.
van here
Look
soon.
at KHBO1 in
Yeah,
the
somebody
8.
wake up
He's
Brett.
going to the
They're
bottom
gonna go
again.
forward
Oh, he's hooking the 15. DS Gaming into the pack. Oh,
there
it's a
they
big
go.
one.
There they go.
Oh, into the wall hard.
Oh, they're still
Most
wrecking.
fun.
Carnation involved.
Carnation
Savage
involved.
Toy Show. Oh,
The 8.
big wreck. They're still wrecking.
Oh,
Nitro's
Nitro
spinning.
just
PO1 Nitro got involved and he was in the back.
It took
I
4
think he got turned by
laps.
somebody else.
Caution flag is
4
out.
laps and we've got the big one.
And they're going to race it
Unbelievable.
back. 3 wide still.
And they're still
They're
3
still
wide.
3 wide. That middle has no help though, so I would expect that car stuck
Look
in
at
the middle there is
what
not
a
gonna make it.
move.
Hello,
That
I'm you. It's going to
85
hold on
is
to it.
on rails.
Upon pit road pass,
Hello, I am you out of nowhere. He's going to take that lead spot back away and bring him back to the caution flag.
Ethan raided.
Look at Luke
Welcome.
Rainey on the bottom.
You raided
You
at a very
don't
interesting
usually
time.
see the
Oh my
middle
gosh.
lane work as good as it did there.
Thank you, Ethan. Welcome, and thank you for the raid. Hi, hello. You've joined in at a time of chaos. As caution flag is out
Seriously.
here on lap
The
number
first big
6.
one of the Sim Series Season 2.
And boy, it came early.
That's
Oh my god. And we got a lot of wrecked cars at the back here.
Yeah, your season 1 champion, Carnation, he was involved in that one.
Nitro's
Although
in
I
the
don't think he
pits.
got too much damage. Nitro's on pit road. I think he's junked.
Let's go
And
back.
he was
For
staying in
him.
the
He
back.
was literally staying back from the rest of the field. The 15 car, DS Gaming, okay, he finally did cross the start-finish line. Let's take a look here.
The 8 of KHP01 was making moves on the bottom and just stuck his nose in coming to the tri-oval. I don't think DS Gaming was ready for it. He gets
Well,
turned.
I think he tried to
oh
avoid.
boy!
I think he tried to avoid Luke Rainey there because they were already
Oh, and he
three
got
wide.
clobbered on the inside.
Oh,
Oh,
him
hard
and the
hits into the
60 into
wall.
the inside wall. My God, that was big. I
Yeah,
mean,
that was,
he gets
something
turned.
there. Carnation kind of just got held up.
Let's
I
go
think
on board
the
with
15 wanted
what
to stay off
Incarnation
of Luke
here.
Rainey and just turned down and didn't expect KHP to be there.
We're gonna go on board
Just got turned.
in the 4th lane with last year's champion, What Incarnation, on the top side here. You can see the 15 gets turned and just nowhere for them to go. Oh boy.
Yeah, he just.
Gets
That's a bad
sandwiched.
spot to get turned in. Toy Show came down on Carnation there, but I think Carnation should be all right. Doesn't look like he has a lot of damage. Maybe a little bit on the right front.
What happened to Nitro?
But other than that, he
afterwards?
should be okay.
Nitro was sitting
I
at
think
the
he
back.
got
and-
turned. Oh, his car got stuck. His car got stuck on the apron, and he came flying in there.
Got on the brakes.
And got
Oh, he hooks the
squeezed up
84.
into the wall.
And it gets turned. Oh
The
boy.
84, was that the 77 that came up and kind of held that group up? And everybody tried to avoid. Nitro just wasn't on the brakes.
Yeah, the
fast
77 was spinning. He was involved in that wreck. Let's take a look at him. I mean, he absolutely just got sandwiched. Nowhere for him to go. He's spinning.
He got hit pretty hard.
Tries to get it going, but he ends up
Spun it,
squeezing.
saved it. How about Rusty? Rusty shot that gap and almost got turned by that 77. Everybody behind him got damage. He barely escaped that.
We're gonna ride just behind the
That is
55 of
unbelievable.
Rusty Broussard here, and just watch what happens. Just
He put
about
the 0-1
gets
in the
turned.
wall. He put Xander M in the wall, and he was able to get by it.
Well, it absolutely worked for him. So,
Yeah.
wow, what a mess. Oh my gosh. So, Nitro, I think, he's still in the pits.
Yeah. Well, he got towed. I don't think he got as much damage as he just got glitched onto the apron. And there are some spots on the bottom of the racetrack where if your car gets stuck at the right angle, it won't move. It doesn't know how to move. So that's what happened with him there. So he's going to be stuck 2-3 laps down here.
Yeah, he's 2 laps down already. And they haven't serviced that car yet, so not good at all for the 46. It looked like he was playing it safe almost, riding in the back like that, but he just gets collected as now the pit crew goes to the car.
Okay, so 10th on back, pitted under this caution. Let's see, that would be Asteroid Strike was the first one off pit road. Then McSpook Boy, Emmett Lashbrook, F1 Fan, Thick Daddy, Savage Toy Show, Pure, KHP, NASCAR Fireball, and DS Gaming. A lot of those guys that were involved in that crash.
they
But
were
guys
all
like
involved.
Carnation and Xander, they stayed out. So it'll be interesting here on the restart to see who really has damage and who just has just a little bit of cosmetic damage and will be able to keep up in the pack.
Yeah, because at a super speedway like this, where these guys are going flat out, any and all aero damage is going to be just a hindrance. So let's take a look at some of these cars. A lot of these guys are looking all right. The 77, the 84, only minor contact there. We saw the 60 of Savage Toy Show got the inside wall pretty hard here, but that car's looking all right. They did a good job of beating it back into shape. I think
Yeah,
the
that
most
left
damage,
side was pretty banged in.
the most damaged car, I think, is the 15 of DS Gaming. Him being the catalyst was right in the middle of that whole wreck.
So how much you want to bet they're going to go back out here on this restart and do the exact same thing and be full ride, and we're going to be back under caution here in a little bit. I don't think these guys are going to ride it out. I think they're going to push even harder because we're almost a quarter of the way through the race.
Hey, we've been waiting 6 months. These drivers have been waiting 6 months to get back into it. I mean, 4 laps into it, they're already wrecking. Here comes Nitro,
Heartbreak coming
2
to
laps
turn
down
one
on the
right now.
bottom.
It's unfortunate.
I don't think he has a lot of damage
think
either, so he'll be able to run
I
up
think
with
he was
him.
going for the Dale Jarrett strategy of staying in the back and avoiding whatever comes at him, but just happened to get involved in the early big one.
Yeah, he got caught up there when that 77 came back up trying to save it. He wasn't on the brakes, not thinking there was a car that was going to come back up the racetrack into the small pack that was in front of him. They slammed on the brakes. He got collected in that, spun, and then got stuck down on the apron, on the seam between the apron and the racetrack, and that's why it got towed.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it backfired, but hey, we've got to restart. You got to wonder if that 46 is fast enough. I don't think he got too much damage. Got to wonder if he's going to be able to hang with these guys and maybe get himself back on the lead lap, depending on when the caution comes back out.
I think he'll be all
He's
right.
2 laps down.
It's going to
Well,
be tough. Because
yeah.
he'll have to be ahead of the 85 when the caution comes out, and all alone in the bottom. I think
Twice.
these guys are just going to blow by him at the start.
Well, not necessarily. We could see
At least
somebody
at the
try to go to
start.
the inside and maybe try and get that 85 out of the lead. We could see everybody just go to the bottom, push the 46 by, and then get the 46 out of line and go from there. So we'll have to see.
So we're going to restart here with 31 laps to go. The pace van pulls into the pits, and that green flag is back out in the air for Hello IMU.
Here we go. Oh, everybody's going to the bottom.
They're going to move back up
That
here.
did not take long.
Michael Deitch is not helping
Michael
his
Dyke
teammate
is
out.
straddling lanes.
We got cars all over the place in the back, as I think some of these guys are damaged, and everyone's trying to get by. We're already 2 wide. We're 2 by 2 here.
Chased the Coyote. He was the one that went behind Nitro there on the bottom. You got Michael Deitch and Luke Rainey working together on the high side.
There's
3
that
wide.
great camera
Now
angle.
looks like they're going to go 3 wide down the backstretch.
Nitro's going to move back
And here
up behind his
look at
teammate.
Carnation.
Carnation's up here,
Carnation
no
had a
problem.
big run, and here comes another car poking out of line.
That's the 25 of
Black and yellow car.
Jake on the bottom. That awesome
3
Wix
wide
Filters
for
paint
7th.
scheme. Here comes Emmett Lashbrook looking to follow him as well. As Michael
Wow, he
Deitch
came
goes
out
to
of
the
nowhere.
bottom for the lead.
He's
57.
gonna
led a
lead
couple
this lap.
laps. He's going to do it. There are 3 wide again in the middle of this pack.
The 2
Chase the
of
Coyote
Luke
might
Rainey
just be the
stuck on
luckiest guy
top.
right now.
Chase now has a chance here. He's going to the inside of Hello
we
for
already saw it
second.
before. This track
Look
is
at the
plenty
run with
wide
the
enough
7
for
car.
3 wide, but with all the moving around, it can definitely cause the accident.
Chase the Coyote out of nowhere.
To the
And
lead
he's
of the
going to fight
race.
for the lead. He's got help from Xander M on the bottom.
Wow, I can't believe the run he had through 1 and 2. He just blew by the 57 Michael Deitch. Now he's stuck on the top.
Yeah, that middle lane is the line to be. You see more cars there and on the outside than you do on the bottom. That 25 just got moved up out of the groove.
Emmett Lashbrook and now Thick
comes
Daddy
the
knocking on
0-1.
the door.
Xander M to the bottom. Here comes Emmett Lashbrook. You see the 25 there.
Shuts the door.
25 of Jake 24. He's up there. That 77 Thick Daddy's back up in there. He just crashed. And he's back up inside the top 6 trying to fight for the lead.
Same with the 98 of Asteroid Strike. These guys, I thought they had a lot of damage, but here they come.
Well, fresher tires. You got to wonder if that has a little bit of a factor.
Thick Daddy
Looks like
making
some
it
of these
work
guys
on the
set
bottom.
up their
Wow.
cars to run way better in the middle of the track in the corners.
Now we got a little bit of a battle for the lead. Here he comes to the bottom.
Emmett Lashbrook going to take the lead through 3 and 4. We got Toyota sitting
got
with 1,
help.
2, and 3 now.
77 better be careful. Stays on the bottom.
Whoa, the
Stay on the bottom,
46.
But Xander M has a run in the middle line.
Nitro was getting really close to the outside line there. Almost looked like
Seven's
he was
going to
gonna
get a
turn
run
someone.
here coming into turn 1, but I don't think he'll be able to beat him through turn 2.
I think it might depend on
He's
who
got more
Michael
help.
Deitch
And
goes with.
especially now that
Inside, and here comes...
he's not helping anybody. He's staying in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Michael Deitch is going
trying
to
to
move
go to
back
the
down.
middle. Now he's going to go to the
He's gonna
bottom.
try to
because
get
he
3
saw the
wide
77
almost.
had the run.
I think Deitch wants to get the lead back.
He's peeking.
It may be a non-points race, but these guys are acting like it's the Daytona 250. That's what we'll see next week.
Now finally the field looks a little bit more sorted out as we only have 2 lines through the whole field.
Yeah.
Well, some of these guys are trying to perform here, really show what they're made of.
Michael Deitch is going to move to the top, try and find a little bit of draft, see if we can get a run on the 08 into turn 1s and 2 here. Can't do anything just yet. Emmett Lashbrook holds on.
Yeah, we're almost turning into a train here. This top 2 pulling away, kind of controlling where the draft is going to go behind him with
Teammates side
the
by side for
77
third.
and the 7.
Yeah, they are not working together right now, and I think they're losing out because of it.
It's a non-points event. Really, teammates don't matter in this.
Especially since Thick Daddy's on just a one-race deal. I don't think he's going to be too worried
He's
about
one of
working
those
with
guys I
teammates
was
as
talking
much
about
as he's
before
just
that
trying
are
to get
just
to the
here to
win.
perform.
Yep.
He's here for the
Hello,
glory.
IMU coming back on the outside, though.
We've seen how strong that E5 car's been. And wow, the top 5 are single file
Shut
now.
the
into fourth.
door
There
on
it
the
goes.
77.
This is
Yeah, the train is forming.
stark contrast to what we saw.
Ah, there he goes.
There
to
he
the
goes.
inside.
Michael Deitch to the bottom.
Hello,
Who's
IMU's
gonna
gonna
help
follow
him?
him.
for a couple laps.
Hello,
Look at
IMU
that.
to the bottom. Chase the Coyote back up to the top.
A moment
Where's
of
that
peace, and
77
now here
go?
it comes.
He's
He's
gonna
going to
be
the
key
bottom.
figure here.
Oh, the inside does not have too much help. Now they've got the 77 down
Xander
there.
M's going to go to the bottom as well. Everybody's looking to the bottom.
Well, let's see if this
But
can
that
work out
outside
for
line
Michael
is still
Deitch.
prevailing.
He
Not for
doesn't have a
long.
lot of help, though, Emmett, up there. The 7 has dropped way back, and look at how
Gallo
tight
looking
they are
to
on
the
the bottom.
though. He's looking to the
Everybody
inside.
abandoned the outside.
Xander M to the... He's going to go try to
Whoa,
go 3
Xander
wide here.
M, what a move to the bottom. They're going to go almost 3 wide.
3 Fords, bumper to bumper on the bottom here. And Carnation right behind him. Into
Blocking
turn
like
1.
no tomorrow.
Michael Deitch.
Yeah, oh, we're going to go 3 wide here. Here we go.
The
3
98
by
of
3.
Asteroid Strike. My God.
Fourth on back.
Him and Carnation to the very bottom.
Asteroid Strike and
And
Carnation.
Carnation, we haven't seen him up in the front of the pack pretty much all day, and there he is.
Well, yeah,
up in the
since
top
accident.
He was involved in that wreck, too. I'm amazed they're still going.
Yeah.
In the draft, they seem to be doing fine.
I'm
Here
surprised
comes
half
that
of these
85.
guys are doing
Alloy
good.
Mu's coming back up to second underneath Emmett Lashbrook. He's got help from Xander M.
But the outside is still holding their own.
Wide.
The
And
outside
they got
is
a
more
lot
formed
more
up.
cars on the outside here.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
25. Oh, Jake 24 is moving to the bottom, though.
He goes to
And
the bottom.
that's going to be the turning point.
That's going to help draw Asteroid Strike there
Oh,
on the
but he's
bottom.
going to
Get a
get
little
3
bit of
wide.
draft.
Going to try to at least.
Now Asteroid moves out of line. Everybody
Jake to the bottom.
Now they're 3 wide.
It's going to move Thick Daddy all the way up to the
Doesn't have
wall.
help though.
Yeah, he's got nothing. Looks like the 7 and the 77 are finally working together on the top side. At
Yeah.
least for now. As Michael Deitch and Emmett Lashbrook have just going back and forth. These guys in control of the field right now.
Lashbrook has been able to hold the outside for the past 5 laps now without pretty much any help. And now he's to the bottom.
Here he goes.
My goodness.
Emmett
He's got a
Try
little
to
Lashbrook.
take back the lead.
He pitted.
He's got no help, though. The 85 Hello MU sticking
comes
with the
the
57 on the top side. And there's still a pretty
Ooh, to
big
the
gap
line.
behind the 08.
Emmett Lashbrook leads it.
Lashbrook's still in the lead, but Michael Deitch has the help. No, Hello MU goes to the bottom.
Ah!
Oh, he goes to the bottom. There he goes.
And that's going to hang the 57
they know
out to
how
dry.
strong that 57 is. They
We
want to
see
get
moves
him
off
out
of turn
here.
2, though. Usually when these cars get their best runs off of turn 2, we could be seeing a pass. There he goes.
Emmett Lashbrook
Not a
leads
lot of
Michael
help
Deitch
down
right behind
there.
him. Yeah, they get a big run.
24 trying to make it from
Moves
3
back to
wide.
the
That's
middle.
pure going up the middle.
We haven't
And
seen
that
much of him
Spotify
today.
machine, where did he come from? Right next to Carnation.
Working both sides of the street up there for the lead.
Oh no, don't go 4 wide. You saw Spook Boy looking for it there on the bottom.
He's hungry. We're almost halfway through this race.
Yeah.
Oh, we're 3 wide, solid again. Look at this pack.
Yeah, we've bunched it back up now. This is sketchy right here.
And there's a
especially with
lot
that
of guys
8.
who are involved in that big one that are now back up in the top 10 now.
Great camera work.
Insane.
Well,
I
I
don't
tell
know
you
who
what.
decided to put the camera stand behind the signs, but
Yeah, they weren't really brilliant. But I tell you
Joey
what,
Kit
Rusty
would
Brazzard,
on
he
that.
he missed that first wreck. He's almost lost the draft.
Yeah.
Him and Nitro are all the way at the tail of the field, and DS Gaming's 21 seconds behind the pack. He has lost the draft. Looks like he had too
Bound
much
for the
damage in
lead.
that first wreck. Here he goes.
Deitch
These
and
guys been
Lashbrook
trading-
again.
Michael Deitch back to the bottom.
these are going to be the 2 guys to beat it.
Single
looks like.
file behind him. Thick Daddy, Xander M. Hello, AMU.
Thick Daddy. Is he going to look to the bottom here? No, he's going to be patient, sticking behind the 57 for now. I think he had a run through turn 2.
Yeah, just didn't have anywhere to go with it.
Deitch is going to move up and try to hold on to the lead. He's going to stay clear of the 77 for now. Here comes Chase the Coyote to the bottom of...
Oh my
LOMU.
goodness, forces it
Oh,
down there.
throws
3
it
wide.
in there. He wants to work with his teammate, and so far it's going to work coming back to the line.
I don't think he wants to work with him. He's just using him for a vehicle right now to get
Well,
up there.
maybe. He's got a little bit of help back there with Luke Rainey. We are halfway in the Bud Shootout.
The 77 I thought was going to lead that lap, but I think Michael Deitch just pipped him to the line.
We'll have to see when scoring comes back around, because that was close.
Oh, here comes the 7 to the bottom.
Like I said, they're not working together.
3 wide for the lead.
It's getting dicey.
Oh, boys.
Big dick energy.
More energy. Thank you,
'Cause
Austin.
whenever
Ripp.
they're too wide, they huddle towards that middle lane. That could cause some issues.
Michael Deitch led that lap by 3/1000ths of a second.
Chase the Coyote on the
What an
inside.
interval.
He's got
Oh,
Here
man,
comes
that's
Spook Boy
six.
right behind him.
He's looking on the bottom with Luke Rainey.
That bottom line
He's
is really
looking.
formed up right now.
All the lines are formed up right now.
Yeah, they are
Ah,
3
the middle
by
lane
3,
lost a
4
little bit
rows
of-
deep.
Support.
Chase the Coyote to the lead of the race. But the outside's not giving
Inside
up.
has
Led.
slight advantage.
Michael Deitch is still there. They're going to get a run out of turn 2 again here. Let's see what they can do on the back
So
straightaway.
is that 77. We'll have to see if that inside can hold the run down.
Uh-oh, I think McSpookboy might
Looking at
be...
4 wide.
Uh-oh,
Moving up a
not
little
4
bit.
wide for the lead.
Yep,
Please.
Luke Rainey's under him. Oh, boy.
Not for the lead.
Oh,
Emmett
But this
Lashbrook
could
is
get
stuck on
dicey.
top.
And they're making contact there.
This is
Here's
where we're going
you
to
guys.
see. This is
Luke
where we're
Rainey,
gonna
look
get
at him
bad.
go!
The
Oh!
85 and the 6 here comes
Upside
Luke
down the
Rainey.
6!
Oh,
Big
crash.
wreck!
Oh, no.
Or upside down. That's McSpookboy. He's gonna get
Oh,
the
he's flipping in the grass. Oh,
He's
oh
flipping
my
hard.
God.
The
Huge
22 almost goes
accident here.
underneath of him. Xander M involved.
Still
I
flipping.
think that's Emmett Lashbrook involved in another one.
He's still going.
Oh my goodness. That
He
is the...
flipped over.
Wow, I think that's the
And
biggest
he's
wreck we've
still-
seen in the
What?
series.
It's the worst case of whiplash I've ever seen, and he's still going.
F1 fan was
What a
involved.
trooper.
My
That
goodness.
84 car. Good grief. Horrible
I've
crash.
never seen anything like that in the Sim series. The 6 just went on a hell of a ride. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
With 3
Ricky
wide,
Rudd.
you have a little bit of room for error. With 4 wide, you have no room for error.
Let's go back and
It's
take a
tough
look
to tell
what
to see what
happened.
happened because my screen kind of froze up as soon as they made contact.
Luke Rainey.
I think the middle lane just closed up too much, and they made contact, and it sent them into the outside
It's
line.
teammates
Let me tell you
beside
what,
each other,
Emmett
the
Lash-
6 and the 85.
Emmett Lashbrook came down a little bit. That 57 wasn't running as high, and
That's
they
not a
just
great
made
camera
contact there.
Yeah,
oh,
that-
Michael Deitch got the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Deitch got on
He
the
almost
wall.
went over.
He got air.
He
That's,
landed
I think
it,
that's
though.
what partially sent the 6 over. And then he
Oh
digs
my
into the grass and rolls
goodness.
1, 2, 3, 4 on his nose, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times.
Hell of a wreck from the
Reminiscent
6
of
car.
Ryan Newman 2003 here,
I was thinking that, or when Ricky Rudd flipped in the Bud Shootout in 2000.
but this one was much more violent.
Yeah. Or Jeff Gordon in 2012.
And none of those guys were able to keep on running because they were upside down.
Yep.
This
There
guy
you
is
see-
still in this race.
Who
The
else was that
08
that
and the
spun there
01.
on the bottom?
Xander M and Emmett Lashbrook were both down there. I think they're all right.
Bad day for the number 0.
Yeah.
They kept it out of the
Oh,
wall.
that was the 84 there. The F1 fan that also went around.
F1 fan, I think, was all right as well. He had a little bit of contact right there with
yeah,
the 01.
Yeah. The 01 came down
You
on
should
his-
look at the
Mark
onboard of
Silas.
You should
That
look at the rear
22
cam
car.
of the 95. He has a really good view.
And he goes
happened?
underneath the 6. That 22 avoided 2 different wrecks, basically.
Oh my goodness.
Under the 6, and the 84 spun right in front of him. And he avoided it.
Let's go on board actually.
Carnation again.
Carnation
Barely.
made it through, but I want to see this from Hello I'm You's perspective. You know,
Oh, I'm sure he had a front row seat. Get the popcorn, folks.
See, it's just closing up. He's
6
running out
moves
of
up.
room.
Oh!
They made contact.
I don't think Hallow has that much damage.
He did all right there.
And he
I
got
think.
squeezed up into the wall again.
And
Yeah.
there's the
But if
6.
So did the
7.
9 of NASCAR Fireball. Right behind him there.
Wow.
I think he'll be fine, though. His arrow is going to be pretty messed up, but he'll be able to keep on.
Yeah, we'll have to.
In the
We'll
running.
have to see.
So the 6 is still in this race.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I don't get that one, but you know.
They
This guy
brought
I
him
think
into
got
he's
the
the
gonna
pits
be
worst
stuck in the
case
back
of
of the field.
vertigo of any driver. Multiple concussions all at once.
You can see his
And this
car
guy is
is
still trucking.
You can see it's a little bit shorter than everything else because he has the roof caved
He's
in. from
gonna be
sliding
running
on it.
just
You know what?
to
That might
run.
help his arrow. It might make him a little bit faster,
Maybe.
punch a hole through the air.
I don't know about that one.
We'll have to
Maybe
wait
they
and
take the
see.
spoiler off entirely. Yeah, I think he's going to be stuck in the back of the field like that 15 of DS Gaming. He's going to lose the pack almost right away.
I think Michael Deitch is going to be there as well. He had such a great day, but just got squeezed up and on top of the safer barrier. I think there's 57.
He's led the most laps so far. So it's a shame for him, but now those two Toyotas up the front. Thick Daddy, Chase the Coyote, those teammates, they're going to be up there to settle it. Luke Rainey's back in this thing. Savage Toy Show is back in this thing.
Wow, yeah, he's in 4th.
And a lot of those guys who were involved in the first wreck are now up in the top 10 for this restart.
Yeah, we saw Savage Toy Show clobber the inside wall, and now he's sitting in 4th.
Yeah, it's something.
A lot of second chances here.
Wow, I can't believe the action we've seen already. It's only been 25 laps.
I know.
And somehow, Drive Thru Racing Ventures, the 77 and the 7, have put themselves in 1st and 2nd.
So we should be restarting, I believe,
next time by
lap 27.
Michael Deitch
something like that.
has led half of the
to
racing laps until he got caught up in that incident.
Light should be out on the pace van here.
Yep.
Well,
who do you even take at this point in the race? Who's your pick? We're gonna have 15 to go.
whoever has the least amount of damage.
Well, some
I'm
of these
taking
guys-
Carnation.
Carnation has some damage. We know
Carnation's
that for sure.
got the luck on his side. He hasn't pitted yet. He hasn't been involved in anything yet. He's been the luckiest guy here so far.
Savage could also be a contender.
Savage might be. I mean,
Gotta watch that 8, because he was aggressive for that first caution.
yeah, he's been making moves
Taking
on the
it full
bottom all
wide.
day.
He was
know
part
he's
of
gonna
what
try to
caused
get to
the
the
first
front.
wreck there
Yeah.
when the 15 came down and flipped him.
Yeah, KHP is not scared to go to the bottom 4 wide, and I don't think he'll give anything in
I
these
can
last
relate
few
to
laps.
this comment. You know it's sad when it's more exciting to watch a racing game than an actual race.
This
I
is
can
an
relate
actual
to that.
race.
Well,
It's a hell of a race, too. My God.
it's something, yeah. I cannot wait for next week with the duels and the 250. If you think this is great, you haven't seen anything yet.
We have 20 cars on track, and we've seen this much action. Let's try doubling that next week.
We're gonna wreck by lap 7 next week. I'm
boy.
not doubting that at all.
Hopefully they'll
Twice
take it
the
a little bit
cars,
easier at
forget
that
it.
point. The lights are out on the pace van. He's going
Here we
to
go.
pull into the pits here. And with 14 laps left, Thick Daddy in the 77 is going to take the green flag.
What a statement. Oh, they got caught up.
Nitro in the 46,
Oh,
still
look at
2 laps
that.
down.
Yeah,
Luke
that
Rainey's going to...
Nitro's holding everybody up.
The
Carnation
7 was
peeks
not
out.
going to go with his teammate, but he had to.
The 2 to the bottom.
Oh, they're all getting caught up behind.
Savage going to the bottom. Bye-bye, Chase the Coyote.
3 wide.
He's
Here
got
they go.
no help on the bottom. Here comes Toy Show with Carnation on the bottom.
I don't think it's going to work out. He's got a pretty bad exit out of 2 here, and I think he might even drop behind the 2 car.
I think Carnation's going to try and stick it up the middle. He is. They're still going to be...
Luke Rainey to the
3
bottom.
wide.
3 wide for
Here
second
comes
here.
Asteroid Strike on the top of the track looking for...
Rainey's getting really
he's
close
gonna
to the
have the
46.
See a
Whoa,
Nitro.
boy.
Oh, I don't like this.
Rainey really put the
Stacking up
squeeze on the
again.
46. He wants that middle line.
And shuts the door on the lap car.
Yeah.
Wow.
Luke
Oh, yeah,
Rainey,
Mick
the
Spook Boy's gone. He's
he's
lost
way
the
back
draft
there.
already. He's 3 seconds behind.
Rainey to the bottom.
Teammates lined up. Here he comes.
Luke Rainey with Carnation behind him and
All
Savage
by himself,
Toy
pretty
Show.
much.
The first
Here they all
winner
come on the bottom.
in the Sim Series. He won the Daytona 250 last season. Made it all the way to the Final Four. Couldn't win the championship. Here he is again in the lead.
Well, he's got the guy that won the championship right behind him.
And behind him, Nitro is still staying with this front group. Unlike the last run, he is not dropping back.
Carnation's going to drop to the inside here at some
Well,
point.
I think Nitro was basically absorbed into this pack this time. Last time, I think he was just thrown up to the outside just to get him out of the way and fell to the back. Now that he's on the bottom, he's going to be tough to move. Here comes Carnation looking to the inside.
Luke Rainey's going to move up and try and block the 77. That's going to give Carnation an
That was not a
opportunity.
good move. Yeah, I didn't.
I think it's going to be a good
And
move
he
when
is
they get onto the
pulling
back
away
straightaway.
from Nitro. Look at this run, trying to side draft him down the back.
But he's got no
That
help
could
down the
also
back
be
now.
a
Here comes the
detriment.
2. The 2 and the 77 are bumper to bumper, and Luke Rainey's got a huge run. Clear the Carnation again.
He's gonna clear him. Wow. Outside with a lot of power.
Oh, they're getting 3 wide back there again, boys. Emmett Lashbrook up the bottom. With
Oh,
Mark
they're gonna make
Simmons behind
contact.
him. Trying to get Nitro in the middle and out of the way.
I think the problem is that these guys are avoiding the inside line in the turns. They're squeezing up to the middle, and that's what's creating a lot of these issues here.
Stick
Squeezing
Daddy
everybody
to
into
the
one
bottom
Here comes Stick Daddy back to the
Oh, wow,
bottom.
what a move!
for the
He
lead.
got such a run there on the top. He had room on the bottom, and he went to take it. Here he comes.
This is going to be his only race this entire season, and he's going to milk it
Not
for
a
all
lot of
it's
help
worth.
on the bottom. He's going to have to try to clear Luke Rainey up on the top of the track. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Here comes that outside line.
Down the back straightaway. That outside has been so fast, and Luke Rainey using it to his advantage, holding on to this lead.
Well,
Here comes
at
Emmett
drafting
Lashbrook.
tracks 2 and 4 is your best friend on the outside line. You can see right here, pulls even. Who's going to get it at the line? I believe it's going
It'll
to
be Stick
7.
Daddy.
Yep.
just by a
77.
nose. Here comes Carnation
And
from the
here
inside.
comes
Carnation.
Carnation's
Down
got
to
help
the
from
inside.
Lashbrook on the bottom.
Here
That's gonna
comes the
help out the
95. 3 wide
And the
for the lead.
77 is hung in the middle. See you later.
Watch the outside, though. They're going to get a huge run
Oh,
here. The
watch
77 has
Lashbrook
no
on the
draft.
bottom.
Carnation
He
moves
goes
to the
bottom
middle
upwards, and
line.
he goes to the bottom. Carnation moves up.
I think he's trying to get
I
some
don't know
push
about
from the
that.
77. Lashbrook might be able to get a nose under him here.
No, Lashbrook's there. They're going to be 3 wide for the lead in turn 3.
3
This
by
is only
3 by
helping
3.
the 2 right now, though.
KHP behind him. He's there.
We knew
Trying to
that
stick
8
his
car
nose
was
in
going to
there.
work the
3
bottom.
by 3 by 3.
That 8 car has been stuck
Oh,
to the...
here we
Oh,
go.
here comes
no,
Jake
no,
24.
no, Jake 24.
Oh,
4 wide,
careful.
And he's going to hook him onto the apron.
They saved it.
Into
They
the
saved
They
it.
save it.
Wow!
Wow.
That's incredible.
What a
And
save
there's
by
still 3 wide at
KHP.
the
How
front
did
of the
they
lead.
not
Here comes
wreck?
Emmett Lashbrook.
What a
He's got
run.
help.
Jake 24 has now
Luke
lost
Rainey
so
goes
much
to the
speed.
77. He's gonna
goes
drop to the inside.
Here comes no, that's
Big Daddy,
on the
he's staying in
bottom.
line. Staying behind the 08. Carnation just holding on to the lead by half a car length.
Nobody's working with that 8 car right here, but he looks like he has one of the strongest cars out.
That's 95. Doesn't have as much help on the bottom though, or on the top. Because now I think
Yeah, he
everybody's
has
kind
plenty
Oh, and the
of
block
Plenty of
from
help,
the
but he
08.
got blocked.
Great
Wow.
move.
Lashbrook hanging on.
Might have been a great move for him, but Carnation is furious.
Savage
Like,
Toy Show to the
That's
bottom
his
of
first
Thick
lap.
Daddy.
He's
Nothing
led
there.
all day.
Oh, and they're both going to be able to work the middle here.
Carnation,
He's
Luke
got a
Rainey still
big
holding
gap
strong on the
over everybody
outside.
else, and he crashed. Emmett Lashbrook was involved in that last accident, and he's out here leading by 2 car lengths.
But that's going to give Carnation a run here. He's sucking up that draft all the way down the back straightaway. Now just 1 car
I think
length
he
is
has
the
a good
difference.
enough run to look to the bottom this time. Oh, hell, he does it anyways.
Carnation's got a big run here. The 08's going to have to defend
He's
pretty
got the
fiercely.
hardest at outside. The outside has been the most consistent line this whole entire race.
Back
If they
to
can
the
maintain
stripe.
it.
7 to go.
Pretty much a 2-car tandem up here. 1 and 2 positions.
Single file top 3 now with Luke Rainey behind him. This field's starting to spread out again.
Yeah.
That won't last for long. Here he
Here comes
goes.
Luke Rainey to the bottom.
He's got no help, though. He's going to drop like a rock if Carnation stays behind the 08. Yeah, that move is
I can
taking him
definitely
nowhere.
see the 77 dropping to the inside, making
Yep.
it 3 wide.
And he's got his teammate
77
behind him
also
He doesn't
again.
have a
outside,
run. Oh, whoa! Watch
The
out.
teammates to the bottom cutting each other off.
It's going to work out,
Seven's
though.
about
The
to turn him.
Coyote.
They're getting under the 2 here, and if they stay together, they should be able to
This-
get up into 3rd and 4th. Luke Rainey all
Oh,
alone
yeah.
on the top side's got nothing.
Everybody's abandoning the outside.
Yeah. Luke Rainey's going to
That's
fall
rough.
back to through the field. And he, after being involved in that first crash, he was up towards the front for most of this race.
Thick Daddy moves up in the
the
turn.
seven.
Here comes
Chase
the
the
7.
Those
Coyotes
guys
to
do
the
not
bottom.
want to
Savage Toy Show
to the
behind him.
bottom. Asteroid with him as well.
Toy Show goes all the way to the bottom of the
Michael
track.
Deitch
3
is on the
wide.
bottom, and he's coming as well.
I thought
The
Michael
77
Deitch was
is
going to
gonna
be
have
out
a
of this.
huge run.
I can't believe Michael Deitch is still sitting here in the top 10.
Yeah.
He was on top of the safer barrier. Top 4 now spread out. Carnation has been sitting behind the 08. I think he's had a shot or two here. He might just be playing it safe as they cross the stripe.
5 to go there at the line.
Oh boy, here comes Thick Daddy to the bottom again.
77.
Teammate behind him.
Daddy. Chase the Coyote to the bottom. They're going to get underneath Carnation.
Oh, here comes Chase.
3 wide.
Chase
Look
to
at
the
that.
bottom. Ditches his teammate.
And that's going to
This
bring
is
that
gonna help
pack
last
right
for-
back up there.
Yep, and that pack is charging hard.
They have to.
Luke Rainey
Here
coming
comes
back
Rainey.
to the bottom. Look at the run that they have on these guys. Here comes Toy Show. Here comes Luke Rainey.
Rainey to the
The
bottom.
pack is 1 again.
This is for 4th
Michael
place.
Deitch is almost leading that bottom line.
Savage Toy Show making a move here. He's going to try and go
He's
3
going to go
wide.
all the way to the bottom.
Can't
Elevator
gonna
quite
down.
get under the 2. Uh-oh, we got slow
Oh,
cars
is that
here.
like traffic I see? That's Mixed Spook Boy. Look out, guys.
This is going to shake things up. Here comes Carnation to the bottom. Now he's making his move.
Carnation to the bottom.
He sees that lap
This could
car.
help him
He
depending
sees
on where
this
he might be using
Using it
opportunity.
as a pick.
Oh, he's going to make it work.
Gonna have to stay to the
Lashbrook is
bottom.
stuck.
Stays to the bottom. See you later. Carnation to the lead.
Thick Daddy to second. Lashbrook lost
Jacob,
a
you might have been
couple
right here.
spots.
And here comes Rainey. He's going to
Everybody
take
is
the
getting
advantage.
held up by that 6.
Look at
That
the lead
outside
that
line is
Carnation
no
has.
more. They're going to crash trying to get around him, I think.
Now,
Look
with a
how
big
much
lead-
they're stacking up.
With a big lead like that, they're going to catch him in a hurry.
Yeah, this could be dangerous here.
Only if they work together. 3 laps to go this time.
They'll have to work together. They can't afford to not work together.
That may have just counted out the 7 of Chase the Coyote. Asteroid Strike as well. They got really stuck behind that lap car. I don't think they're going to have any other lap traffic to worry about till the end of this race.
Here
Thick
he
Daddy's
goes.
got
You
the
see Thick
run.
Daddy,
Look at
he
that
has a run. He's got a big run, and he's got Luke sucking off behind him.
Wow. Rainey's not going to help him, though. He's got the 08 behind him. They're going to go
You know
3
what?
wide for the lead into turn 3.
And Emmett
there he
Lashbrook
goes.
is going to push Luke Rainey to the lead.
We haven't seen that guy in a while. And
Where
there
did
he
they
is in
come
second.
from? We're coming to 2
Here
to
comes
go.
Jake.
Carnation tried to shut the door on Jake 24, and it didn't work. Pure is there as well.
2 to go at the stripe. Luke Rainey still
How
leads.
about this?
Lashbrook right behind him. Here comes the 08
There
looking
he
at the
goes.
inside.
Looks at
These
the
are the guys that are gonna
inside.
fight
Does he
for
have
the
any-
win.
Does he have any help?
Where's Thick Daddy to
Oh,
go?
he's got
Might.
plenty of help, but that 77 look to the
Yeah,
outside.
there he
That goes
is.
back to the bottom.
He's going to try to make a run here.
They got 3 cars in the bottom, only 1 on the top. Now the 08 moves up. I think Thick Daddy's got the
25 is
advantage.
there too.
And here comes Carnation again.
Carnation's back in 5th. He's got to run from Pure.
Oh, he's
and
got a huge
Emmett
run.
couldn't block him. Here comes Thick Daddy on the bottom.
With Jake and Carnation right behind
they're
him.
about to go 3
Carnation
wide.
is there.
They're going to
We're
go
coming to
3
the
wide.
white
Carnation's
flag.
taking a look. Here we go.
Looks to the inside.
Doesn't have help on the bottom though. He's going to need some
No
support
help.
down there.
White flag.
White
1
flag.
lap. Thick Daddy leads. Jake 24 looking there. Carnation trying to make a move behind him. He's got a teammate, but I don't know if Pure's going to work with him.
Comes
Oh,
KHP.
he's got the
He's on
nose.
the bottom of Pure.
Here comes KHP again on the bottom.
Racetrack. Here comes Jake 24. They're side by side for the lead off turn 2.
We haven't talked about Jake all day, and now here he is, where it matters.
The sleeper. Where did he come from?
It is
Michael
so
Deitch is
tight
in
for
this
the
lead
lead
pack.
right now. The 77 just barely ahead of the 25
Side
as they
by
come through
side.
3 and 4. Who's going to have the run of the line?
I think
the outside is
Carnation's
gonna have
going to
the-
look 3 wide here coming off turn 4, and that's going to help that
Oh,
77.
they don't have much help on the inside. The 77 is going to get a
Jake
run.
24.
Stuck
Can the
3 wide behind him.
77
Here
get a
they
good
come.
run into the corner? Here he
Going to
comes.
the line.
That's
Jake 24 is going to do it.
Jake 24
Jake
wins
got
the
it.
Buck Shootout.
Oh, man. What
Where
a race.
did he
Race.
come from?
He was there where
What?
it mattered.
What a finish.
I don't even think he started it up in the front.
He
Carnation
led
finished
1 lap.
3rd.
Jake 24 led 1 lap. And it was the most
The
important
money
one.
lap.
Wow.
Yeah. Seriously.
Jake,
That was great.
again, clutch
6
finish.
all led a lap.
Oh my goodness. Michael Deitch, after all his damage, ends up 8th.
Yeah.
Wow. So here is...
Savage Toy Show, because of that 6 car, Savage Toy Show is going to finish 13th.
And Chase the Coyote in 15th.
Chase the Coyote 15.
Oh boy.
Wow.
The 2 and the 8 almost got into each other. They're coming on the pit road.
Yeah. It's their time for a round 2. I don't know about that one.
Congratulations.
Man.
Jake 24. here is your finishing order, your official standings from the first exhibition event from the Drive-Thru Sim Series Season 2. Jake 24 wins it by 25 thousandths over Thick Daddy. What Incarnation close behind. Emmett Lashbrook 4th, and Pure finishes in 5th. Luke Rainey 6th, KHP 7th, then is Michael Deitch, Mark Silas, Hello I Am You ends up 10th, then is Rusty Broussard, F1 Fan, Savage Toy Show, Xander M, Chase the Coyote only manages 15th out of Asteroid Strike, Fireball, DS Gaming, McSpookboy ends up a lap down, and Nitro, after his issue early on, down by 2.
I'm glad you read that off for me because it just looks like hieroglyphics on my
Yeah, I
end.
can't read it from here. I would be able to read it from the timing story.
You need a Rosetta Stone.
What a race. My
Fantastic
God.
race.
Boy, the Sim Series just puts on a show.
And we get to do this 3 times next week.
Oh, boy.
2
Next
duels
week,
and then
Monday afternoon, we're going to have 2 dual races. They're each going to have 20-some, I think almost up to 30 cars. There's so many entries. And then next week, Tuesday afternoon, 5 p.m. Eastern, it is the Daytona 250.
Oh, my.
Wow. Thank you
That's
all
gonna
for
be something.
watching, and your raids and your donations and all your subscriptions. This is great. I love the hype for this series, and I'm so excited for next week and just the whole season to come. Austin Ripp with another $2 donation. Thank you so much.
Big dick energy.
And, wow. What a show, man. And we're going to be doing this every week. Seriously.
Yeah, of all the people I expected to be up there, I did not expect Jake. That was a great run.
I don't know where he came from. He came out of nowhere. He led only 1 lap. I don't know where he started, but my gosh.
I don't think it was anywhere near the front. I think he was about mid-pack.
He was at least mid-pack, if not towards the back.
Yeah,
but
with 2 to go, he's behind the 57. But when they went 3 wide, he got a great run, stayed on the
opened
bottom.
door.
It's those guys going side by side.
Yeah.
It broke their draft and allowed him to push right through. And he was there when it mattered.
And what a run.
I thought
it
the
was.
77 was going to get a run on the outside.
But Carnation...
I saw them going 3 wide.
Carnation was right behind him. I think he had a
I thought he
peak.
was going to pull to make it 3 wide.
He
That
didn't
would
have
been a
enough
great
of a
move.
run.
I think that actually would have... I think if the
Big
95
energy.
moved down underneath, I think that would have solidified the 77's win. But
I think he was too close to the
happen like that.
25. He couldn't make a run because he was just right on his bumper. He had no momentum and just had to stick behind him. Thank you, Pantallica, for the super chat as well. I'm glad you guys are loving this. Whew, what a show. Congratulations to Jake24 and McShane Motorsports on their win. For glory, no points, but they'll be looking to carry this momentum into the rest of the season. Tune in on Monday night for the duels to set the grid for Tuesday night's Daytona 250, and we're going to get the full season running underway. Thank you so much. For Jacob Hitz and Jimmy Powell, I'm Drive-Thru. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you guys on Monday night.